Hey everyone, Travis Holder here, coming to you from my home office. I'm just actually here sitting on a Saturday night, and I just had a thought in my head. I just had a thought of how much I'm so grateful to be an entrepreneur. How grateful I am to be living in the exact dream, my exact dreams, right in this moment in time. And I'm gonna get to that part just in a little bit, but just to give you an idea, let me tell you a little bit about myself and why I'm just so grateful to be in the exact same position that I'm at right in this moment in time. Like right now, right where I'm at, where I'm sitting, right the location I'm at, in the building I'm at, the exact moment in time that I'm sitting here right now, I'm in my exact dream that I dreamt of 15 years ago. Just about 15 years ago. Because I remember when I was 15 years old, right? I was living, actually I was between was it 14 or 15? I don't remember the exact age, but I know. Let's just say it's 15. It's 15 years old, right? And I was living in Panama. I was living in Pedro Miguel, Panama, near the canal locks, and I went to Department of Defense schools, which is where the American schools, when the Americans were down here. And at that time, the Americans left, so I was transferred over, to a private school in Panama, which was cool. But I just didn't quite fit in, and I didn't fit into the American culture that I was just so used to. Going to to Americanized Department of Defense school, and people out there that have parents that work for the government or people that are in the military. They know what Department of Defense is and how that system actually works. And actually this camera's gonna be flickering a little bit. Throughout this video, just want to let you know. I don't know what's wrong. I think something's wrong with my laptop camera. I gotta check it out or reset it or update some drivers. I don't know what I gotta do, but I gotta see what's wrong. With this camera. But it's gonna flicker, so don't let it distract you. I just want to let you know. Before I continue. But anyways, 15 years old. Was going to the Department of Defense school. I got transferred over to a private school. Went there for a few months. Then I made the decision. Me, my grandparents, and my father. At the time I was living with my grandparents, made the decision that I should move up to the States, move up, to live with my father, and my stepmom. So I made that move, just like that. I made a decision and made my move. Got out of my comfort zone, got out of what I was used to, again, because I did get out of my comfort zone going to that private school in Panama, but I had to get out of my comfort zone again and stepping into a whole new world. I was moved to Corona, California, and since then, I've just been so grateful to even have that experience. To move from Panama, up to California to the U.S. and experience the American culture firsthand instead of getting the secondhand version. Going to a Department of Defense school. But anyways, I moved up there, and people that I came across, people that I knew, they always knew me as being an entrepreneur, having the entrepreneur mindset. I remember a time when I begged my stepmom to take me to the local Costco because I wanted to buy candy in bulk. So I actually went to Costco with her, and she took me. And matter of fact, this was right after I got done with a job interview. I was like on my grind back. I mean, just like I'm on my grind today, I was on my grind back then at 15. I always knew. And I remember dragging her to Costco, and us walking up and down the aisles trying to find the best stone candy. I remember me doing the math in my head, saying, okay, if I buy, this box of candy for X amount of dollars, then if I sell it for this much, I should profit this much. And, I was always, always thinking of selling and owning my own business, up to a point to where, I was so close to opening up my own lawn mowing service business, but, it fell through, and it happens. Entrepreneur, you're going to come across many business ideas that you're gonna go seek after, and you're gonna fail. I mean, that's just part of the process, of being an entrepreneur, being a person of business. That you're gonna go through, several failures before you reach that success point. I know for me, it was many failures until I finally got that big breakthrough to where I'm at today. And like I said, I'm gonna explain to you in that video. But first, let me finish this part of the story. So like I said, the people around me always knew that I was, always into business, always into building businesses. So, for me to fast forward in this moment in time, it's eye opening. So I guess the main reason why I'm making this video, is to really share with you, my story, and to really let you know that, I'm a real person. I'm not, I'm not fabricated. This is a real. I'm Travis Holder, the person that you're either reading this from, Facebook, or you're seeing this, on my email, or you're seeing it wherever you're seeing this video on the internet. To let you know that I'm a real person, with real goals just like you, and if you have the entrepreneur mindset, you can relate, of always being, thinking of really, taking control of your life and really doing the things that you want to do, because that's what as entrepreneurs, that's what we do. We do the things that we want to do in life. We pick what business we want to be a part of, and we just go do the damn thing. Point blank, period. So this is pretty much to inspire you, to let you know, and if you're wondering, Travis, okay, why should I listen to you? Okay, why should you listen to me? I'm gonna tell you why. Because not only have I had success, money wise, as far as making money and leveraging the power of the internet to make money, from home on an online basis, to where it's allowed me to quit my job. It's allowed me to free myself from that bondage. And for me, at that time, that bondage was working a job, working inside a cubicle, because as an entrepreneur, we just can't be, in cubicles. We can be in offices like this one, our own office, to where we control the environment. We control our breaks, control, every asset of it. But to really, dig into, like I said, why I'm making this video is to really, show you guys what is possible. Nothing is impossible as long as you put your mind to it. So not only have I had financial breakthroughs, but I also had mental breakthroughs that I've not only experienced personally, but also help other people as well have those mental breakthroughs. And money is great. Money is a great resource. It does a lot for you. But if you don't have your mental right, and if you don't have those mental breakthroughs, in your life, then that money will never come. So that's what I really attribute my success to, is to really stay in the game and really having my mind on point, and develop and keep developing it. Because once you do that, everything else follows. Once you're in the game, the outer game is just on point. You can just free flow and just do what you got to do in order to get where you need to get. So for the people out there that's probably thinking, oh, I'm not much of an entrepreneur, but I would like to make some extra money, from home. Some people have different reasons why they want to, do that. You might love your job, but for some reason, what you love doing is not, paying the bills, is not covering it. You can't spend the time you want to spend, with your family, with your son or daughter. You can't, do the things you really wanted to do. That's why I was talking about, personal bondage, because, bondage for me, and breaking people from bondage, for me personally, was releasing myself in that 9 to 5. Me breaking from bondage was me getting unstuck, from that 1-bedroom apartment with the orange carpets on a Saturday night, wanting to go out, but couldn't. Getting phone calls from friends say, hey, you want to go out? And I said, nah, I can't. I'm chilling. But the reality is, I wanted to go, but I couldn't go. Why? Because I didn't have the resources, I didn't have the money. Because I was wondering, okay, how am I going to pay, my rent on time if I go out, and have, have some fun, and that's what I mean when I talk about personal bondage. Whatever your personal bondage is, I just want to let you know. Let you know right here, one-on-one, between me and you, that there's somebody out there that can help you. I know I can help you, but maybe I'm not the one, Maybe I'm not the one, that's going to help you. Maybe it's somebody going to send you to this video that knows you, that can help you as well. But to let you know, there's help out there. There's not only help, but there's positive help. Help that will empower you and really help you really develop into yourself. Really tap into your powers, your superpowers. Because I believe as humans, we all have superpowers. We all have a super power ability that allows us to really collapse time frames and really allows us to really manifest whatever we want in our life. And one quick point before I end this video. I was talking to my friend earlier, right? And I was telling her how powerful our mind is. And and how you can really think of something. Think of anything. Anything, right? And it manifests. Like it really comes in front of your eyes. Just think back. Just think back a time. Don't think about work for it. Just think back a time in your life where you were like, okay, I want. Let's say you wanted a car. I mean, your first car. You probably thought of it. I want a car, and you probably thought that's that car you wanted. Or if you're like, if some of my friends' kids, they just got handed a car, but you thought about the car. You thought about, okay, I want a car, right? Shit, I even put it into simpler terms. You thought of the shoes that you wanted. You saw shoes on TV. You put that thought in your head, and it just lingered in your mind until you actually obtain that. You think, okay, I want those shoes. I want those shoes. I want those shoes. I want that car. I want that car. I want that car. I want those shoes. I want these headphones. I mean, it could be whatever it is. I want this phone. Like, it could be anything. I want. But you notice when you really want and you really have that burning desire, that you actually get it. Like you get what you want. So I just want to leave you with that. Watch your thoughts. Your thoughts will take you wherever you lead them. Your thoughts will lead you wherever you think of them. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me. But anyway, so I'll leave you with that real quick. Travis Holder, quick thoughts. On a Saturday night. I just want to talk to you guys real quick. Share some stuff that was on my chest, and just give you a little bit of insight of who I am and what I stand for. If you have any questions, feel free to inbox me, in my email or on Facebook. If you don't know who I am, if you don't know what I do, go ahead and check out the link below. There's a link. I'm gonna put a link below. You can see exactly my formula that I'm using that has allowed me to do amazing things, like really pack up and leave from California, right, and move back to Panama. Things like that. But that's pretty much it. That's all I really want to talk about today. And like I said, I will see you guys later, and make it a great day, a great night, wherever you're at, wherever you're watching this video. Peace.